Happy mid-month. How are you doing, guys? How are you? Thank you so much for being here. We're here for another midweek energy for you. Today we start with the angels and ancestors. And as always, thank you so much for showing up, for being here. Any details you need from me at the description, you have it there. Okay, and you can follow me on my other channels as well, right? On other social media. So let's see midweek angels and ancestors to start, and then we dive into the tarot. Let's see what is going on for you, what messages are coming up from your ancestors here for this Wednesday. Yes, yes, yes. Let's see what is the message here. Thank you. The High Priest. Perfect. Intend and create. So we have a lot of creation here. Yes, we do. We have the Sage, be devoted and committed. There's a lot of very sacred energy here. And okay, one more. She Wolf, unleash the wild within. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Star Ancestor here. It says, follow the voice of your soul. So we're very much connected with, wisdom, with the wise ones, with, we start here with this beautiful high priest. So we have here intend and create. Now, this intend and create is really giving me the sense of, lead from a place of wisdom. Look at the snake here. Lead from a place of wisdom, lead from a place of, knowing where you want to go, your direction. And this is very important. You need to focus on your direction. And this is where I could be connecting to people. They've been a little bit like on and about and not really knowing where to connect when it comes to their intentions. Okay. So, what they're asking you here is that focus on the intention, because that is going to give you a lot of um, of manifestation here. Oh, manipulation. So, are you manipulating the energy here, you guys? So I'm just getting here the book because I feel there is something here that you need to know. There have been some setbacks, but accept this as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Yeah, so we're talking about, you've been a little bit like counted about all over the place, and now you are understanding. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand, and then watch it happen right before your eyes. So, this is absolutely beautiful here because that's exactly what we are talking about. We're talking about connecting, understanding, and moving forward. And that's exactly what the sage is telling you here. Be devoted and committed. So the moment you know where you want to go, the moment you understand that everything that didn't work for you was just aligning you to exactly where you have to go, this is where you decide to be devoted and committed to that part, right? And this is where potentially during the next full moon, which is the eclipse as well in Pisces, this is where you come out with your biggest strength, right? Because the she wolf here is talking about the wild within, is talking about that divine feminine, is talking about the wild woman within, right? The wild feminine energy. It doesn't have to be just women, but the wild energy coming from within. It's very interesting because I see here like a lot of male energy, and then here comes a very strong female energy. So there's definitely here something that someone was trying to create, maybe not from a place of purity. That's what I'm hearing. And now with this full moon, it comes from absolute purity. It comes from absolute, this is who I am. Potentially this is why it wasn't working before with the high priest, like we've seen here, right? But now it is happening. It is working. You're moving forward. Everything is happening for you, right? We could be even talking about you needing to be closer to threes. You need to be closer to maybe you connecting with the sage in some way, shape, or form, getting the wisdom. And maybe you could be connecting with your inner wisdom, right? Which is very, very ancient here from what we can see, right? But this is an absolutely beautiful energy for this midweek, right? And it really feels like something in the past didn't work, because now you understand why it didn't work, because there was something else that needs to work here for you. Okay. Yes, look at that. Four of Cups, just telling you exactly what I was, just confirming what I was saying, right? There's this Three of Cups here. Something didn't work in the past because there's something so much better coming up. So if you had a few attempts of something that didn't work, look at that Ace of Wands, and today they're all upright because there's something greater and better for you. There's something incredible that wants to come towards you, right? But you needed to go through the previous experience to understand something, because look at that Seven of Swords. You need to understand that something that is not yours, maybe something was taken away from you. Okay. And let's look at this from in a deeper understanding. Someone took something from you and they kind of made it easy. I'm not talking about someone physically taking something from you. Okay. But we could be talking about someone trying to discourage you on something because you were not to be meant to be creating this with those kind of people, right? The Star. Oh, sorry. The Star here. Because you are being guided to the right people. You are being guided to the right crowd, right? The tribe, if you want to call it that way. Um, your alignment, your creation, because you create from the heart. And I see that these people that you were creating from before, they create from detriment of others. They create from, I'm going to take this away from you. You know, when you work with someone and you work in a sort of a big company, right? And they provide a lot of material for you and all of that. And you have that type of people that are like, oh, I'm going to take as much as I can, right? And you're the kind of person like, you don't need it. Why would you do that, right? So this is just an example. This is the type of people that you've been taken away from, the people that take advantage when they don't need something, and you've been putting in the right place where people just, you know there's infinite resources for everyone, right? And that's exactly what I'm feeling here. You're going to be putting, because you didn't take advantage of people or things. You just kept what is yours, right? Like, 'cause I see you giving more than actually taking from people. Yes, Knight of Wands, right? And it's interesting because the Knight of Wands came in reverse, so it's giving again the sense of, every time someone was doing something that wasn't the right thing, you kind of took a step back, like, I don't want to do that. I'm talking to people, they have a huge amount of integrity, right? Maybe from different timelines, because look at that, the Three of Wands. You're always focusing on the creation of something, um, ethically, right? You don't give up. Nine of Wands, you don't give up. You don't give up on you. You don't give up on others. You don't give up on, the world being a better place. Yes, what I said, you just create from the place of love. And the people that are connecting with you right now, here and now, are people that focus in love. They focus on the beautiful things that are coming up for you. Okay. What else here? Give me one last card as an advice for my beautiful people here. Three of Swords in reverse, this is beautiful. This is your healing. This is the moment that you understand that you were put in that type of environment because you needed to understand something. And now that you understood the lesson and you're ready to go, you are being put in a different way, right, in a different track, because it's just the way life goes. The moment you learn a lesson, you're ready to go. And this is what I feel here. You are ready to go. This even feels like a continuation of the energy yesterday, where there was a little bit of a disappointment towards someone. And today it's like, yes, I'm just going to be moving forward because I understood. I'm not holding grudges to anyone. I'm just taking the lesson. And it's like, okay, message received. We finished our contract at a soul level, and you go your way and I go my way. This is it. It's a beautiful message. Take care.